Hello everyone. Welcome back to Peak English. This is the best place for beginners. We practice listening to English here. Today we have a very special topic. The topic is how I went from A2 to C1 in English. Do you want to speak English fluently? Do you want to understand native speakers? Then this video is exactly for you. You will learn 7 tips today. These 7 tips actually worked. They are real tips from a real student. They will help you reach an advanced level. Let me introduce our story today. We have 2 friends. The boy is learning English, but he is stuck at the A2 level. He feels very tired. The girl is his friend. She has a C1 level in English. She will share her secrets with him. Do not worry, my friends. This conversation will be very slow. It will be very clear. It uses basic words. Now, here is your listening challenge. Please listen very carefully. What are the exactly 7 tips that she shares in the story? Keep this question in your mind. Try to find all 7 tips. Are you ready? Let's jump into the story.
I am so tired. I cannot do this anymore. English is too hard.
Hey, what is wrong? You look very upset.
It is my English learning.
Your English? What is the matter with it?
I am stuck. I am completely stuck. I have been at the A2 level for a long time. Way too long.
Oh, I understand. That is very frustrating.
Yes, it is. I study every day. I practice a lot. I do my homework, but I see no real progress. I cannot speak well.
I know exactly how you feel.
You do? How can you know?
Because I was stuck there too.
Really? But your English is C1 now. You understand everything. You speak so confidently. How did you do it?
Thank you. But I had to change how I study.
Change? What did you change?
I started doing 7 specific things. These 7 things helped me reach C1.
7 things? Can you tell me? Please teach me.
Of course. I will tell you everything step by step.
She is going to share her first tip. Let's listen.
Let's start with tip number 1.
Okay, I am listening.
You need to surround yourself with English.
Surround myself? What does that mean?
It means English must become part of your life. You must use it every day.
But I live here. People do not speak English here.
That is okay. You can create your own English environment.
How can I do that?
Change your phone settings. Change the language to English.
My phone? But what if I don't understand it?
You know your phone very well. You will guess the words easily.
That is true. What else can I change?
Change your video games. Play games in English.
I love video games.
Also, write your to-do lists in English.
My lists for the day?
Yes. If you search on Google, do it in English.
Wow. That is a lot of English.
Yes, but it is fun. It feels natural after a while.
I will change my phone settings right now.
Tip number 1 is surrounding yourself with English. Now, tip number 2.
Now, Tip number 2.
What is the second tip?
You need to speak with actual people.
Oh no. I am scared to speak.
I know. I was scared too.
I talk to myself sometimes. Is that enough?
Talking to yourself is good, but it is not enough for advanced English.
Where can I find people to talk to?
You can take online speaking classes.
Online classes?
Yes, you can talk to native speakers on the internet.
But I am afraid. I am afraid of sounding stupid. I might forget words in the middle of a sentence.
Nobody is judging you. They know you are not a native speaker.
Do they laugh at mistakes?
No, never. It is totally okay to make mistakes. That is exactly how you learn.
Okay, I will try to find a language partner online.
Very good. Tip number 2 is speaking with actual people. Let's hear tip 3.
Ready for tip number 3?
Yes, please.
Tip 3 is about pronunciation.
Pronunciation? Is that really important? I thought vocabulary was more important.
No, pronunciation is way more important than people think.
Why?
If your pronunciation is bad, people misunderstand you. You want to sound clear and natural.
How did you practice it?
First, I read out loud a lot.
Read out loud? Like reading a book to a child?
Yes. You hear your own voice. You practice every word with your mouth.
What else did you do?
I watched movies carefully. I paid attention to how natives speak.
What did you look at?
Their intonation, their tone, and their mouth movements.
You watched their mouths?
Yes. I even repeated words to copy them.
Copy them? Like a parrot?
Yes, exactly like a parrot. Good pronunciation makes people think you are advanced.
I will start reading out loud today.
We are halfway there. Tip 3 is pronunciation. Here comes tip 4.
Now, tip number 4 is about vocabulary.
My vocabulary is so basic. I always just say, I'm fine, thank you.
I hate that phrase. To be advanced, you need a flexible vocabulary.
So, should I learn every new word I see? There are so many words in movies.
No! Never try to learn every single new word.
Really? Why not?
Because there are too many words out there. You don't need to know all of them.
So, what words should I learn?
Focus on words you come across often. If you see a word many times, it is useful.
How do I memorize them? I always forget new words.
The best way is to actively use them.
Actively use them?
Yes, make your own sentences. Say them out loud. Try to use them in your real conversations.
I see. Focus on useful words and use them.
Exactly.
Tip 4 is so smart. Do not learn every word. What is tip 5?
Tip number 5 is grammar.
Oh no. I hate grammar. It is so boring and difficult.
I know. Many people say ignore grammar, but if you ignore it, you will make basic mistakes forever. Grammar helps you speak correctly.
Do I have to read thick, boring grammar books?
No, you don't. I used YouTube.
YouTube for grammar?
Yes, YouTube is the best place to learn.
What videos did you watch?
You can find videos with very simple explanations. I watched them and took notes.
Did you do exercises?
I practiced by making sentences with each rule. I tried to use the grammar when speaking.
I watch YouTube every day anyway. Learning grammar on YouTube sounds fun.
It really is. It speeded up my learning process a lot.
Only 2 tips left. Tip 5 is learning grammar on YouTube. Listen carefully for tip 6.
Tip number 6 is about watching movies.
I love watching movies and TV shows.
But here is the trick. Watch them without subtitles.
Without subtitles? But I will not understand anything. That is too hard.
Yes, it is uncomfortable at first.
I will miss a lot of words.
Yes, you will miss words, but it forces you to really listen.
Force me to listen?
When you read subtitles, you are practicing reading, not listening. Without subtitles, you pay attention to the sound.
Will I get used to the fast speaking?
Very quickly. You will get used to fast speech and different accents.
Okay. I will turn off the subtitles next time.
Try it. You will see a big difference.
Tip 6 is watching without subtitles. And now, the final tip.
Finally, tip number 7. It is reading.
Reading? I am not really a reader in my own language.
I was not a reader either.
But you read books in English now?
Yes. Reading had a huge impact on my English.
Why?
When you read, a lot of English goes through your brain. You learn formal words and advanced structures automatically.
What kind of books should I read? Textbooks are boring.
Do not read textbooks. Read anything you enjoy. Choose books you are genuinely interested in.
But what if I don't understand a hard word?
You don't need to understand every single word. You only need to get the main idea. You can understand a lot from context.
Context? Like guessing the meaning from the story?
Exactly.
That sounds a lot less stressful. I like comic books and short stories. Can I read them?
Absolutely. Anything you enjoy is perfect.
Wow. These 7 tips are amazing.
They are the essential things that took me to C1.
Let me review them to make sure I remember. Number 1, surround myself with English, like my phone and games. Number 2, talk to actual people. Don't be afraid. Number 3, practice pronunciation by reading out loud. Number 4, do not learn every word. Use common words actively. Number 5, learn grammar using simple YouTube videos. Number 6, watch videos without subtitles to force listening. Number 7, read books or anything I enjoy for context.
You got it perfectly. But remember one more thing.
What is it?
Consistency. You must apply them consistently.
I will. I feel so much better now. I have a clear plan. I will not be stuck at A2 forever.
I know you can do it. You will reach C1 soon.
Thank you so much for your help.
You are very welcome.
Welcome back, everybody. How did you feel about today's story? She gave her friend some very powerful advice. I think he is very motivated now. Do you remember our listening challenge? The question was, what are the exactly 7 tips that she shares in the story? Did you hear all 7 of them? I am sure you did. Please write your answers down in the comments below. Try to write them in English. Writing just one simple sentence helps you improve a lot. Don't be shy. We love reading your comments. If you enjoyed this video, and if you learned something new today, please give us a like and do not forget to subscribe to Peak English. We have more fun and easy listening practice for you. We will see you in the next video. Goodbye and keep practicing.